Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Now today's episode is going to be, I would say, quite different than some of the content you guys usually see on this channel, but I think it's going to be a fun episode to do. So we're going to be taking a look at a couple of Windows Flash parodies today, and these are basically Flash applications that were created to make fun of Windows, to kind of mimic Windows in some way, and this all started when I saw this tweet from Windows Aesthetics. Now, this is a Twitter account that I follow, and what they do here is just post all sorts of wallpapers and other images that relate to Windows in some way. Well, they posted this recently, and I instantly knew what this was when I saw it, but I was just like, oh my gosh, I have not seen this in so many years. This is Windows XP version 19.914, and this is one of the Flash games that I'm talking about. This was created in Adobe Flash, and it was published on Newgrounds.com, I believe in 2003, 2004. It was like the early to mid 2000s when Windows XP was the latest release of Windows. So this was kind of created as a parody to make fun of Windows XP and just Microsoft in general. And so yeah, that's what got me thinking about making this video. And when I found out that Flashpoint has a lot of these archived, and if you haven't seen my video on Flashpoint, you can go and check it out up in the cards. This is a project that has a goal of archiving a ton of Adobe Flash applications and games, since by the time you're watching this anyway, support has officially ended for Adobe Flash. I also found out that they also preserved the Windows XP Tour, which is a Flash application. This is just an official tour published by Microsoft. And if I had noticed this in the original episode, I would have totally covered it. But we're going to start out with Windows XP version 19.914. So we're going to go ahead and start this up here. And so you see we'll get a very low quality version of Windows XP startup sound. And you've got what I would say is a parody of the Bliss wallpaper in the back here, probably made in like MS Paint or something, I'm not sure. The time here is actually correct. The VM time is 9:15 a.m. so that actually pulls, you know, from your host computer, which is pretty cool. The best way I can describe this, if you've never really experienced these Flash games before, is it's very similar to those point and click games from the, I would say, mid 90s, late 90s, early 2000s, where it was just basically, you know, it was a game, you know, typically for children, but it would just have a ton of things to click on, and when you would click on things, it would do something, and that's how kind of, you know, how you would go through the game in many cases. This is kind of similar to that. Every single, or at least most of the things that you see on screen can be interacted with in some way, and they have all sorts of jokes and puns, and like you can see, my computer and my documents is your computer and your documents. Internet Explorer is Internet Venturer. You've got AOL Free Trial, Flash 5, Windows Medium Player, McAfee, and Lookout Express. You've got a start menu with, again, a logo probably designed in Microsoft Paint, and you have a attempted recreation of the one-column start menu that's in Windows XP. So we're going to start with, we're just going to go through all the icons here. So you can view system information, and this is, so this is kind of where the puns start. 500 megahertz triathlon processor, 16 megabytes of RAM, not sufficient memory for illegal activities such as pirating CDs or DVDs, 72 gigabytes hard drive. I see somebody prefers size over speed. Recommendation, open your freaking wallet and buy some RAM. I'm dying here. So with the 500 megahertz triathlon processor, we're still dying here. Control panel. Windows XP has built a focus on protecting users from their own stupidity. As a result, we have removed many of the options from the control panel. Enjoy your limited freedom. So we click OK, and without doing anything, we get a pop-up from McAfee here. McAfee has found 3 viruses on your hard drive. Windows XP has determined the following may be to blame. The Supreme Court's attempt to split up Microsoft. Yeah, this was, at this time, Microsoft had, well, a few years prior, they had been forced to break up. They were ruled to be a monopoly. Now, this never happened, so this can kind of tell you that this was kind of, I guess, published in between the initial ruling and the appeal, because Microsoft was able to appeal this decision, and the U.S. Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia was the court who overturned the initial decision. It was never, at least as far as I know, it was never brought before the Supreme Court, so that's kind of a factual inaccuracy there, but whatever. But that, again, gives you the idea at what time this was published. So Reason 2, Apple computers stealing money away from Microsoft, the programmers of Netscape products, anybody else who ever looked at Bill Gates cockeyed. So this was, yeah, I would say this was at the time where there was a lot of public hatred for Microsoft because they were just seen as this massive company that was abusing their power, and in many ways they did, but yeah, there was a lot of dislike for Microsoft. This is really, okay, this gets really great. So you notice I clicked on fonts there. Windows XP could not find any fonts on the system, and it's like drawn out here again in like MS Paint. Display, this option has been disabled by your network administrator. If you're not currently on a network, you're being denied access because Windows XP has determined you're not smart enough to configure the display by yourself. Of course. Keyboard, Windows XP has detected you're not using a Microsoft brand keyboard and refuses to acknowledge any features provided by this cut-rate misfit of a keyboard. Oh man, that's pretty funny. Oh yeah, look at the mouse. You click on the mouse and you get this gigantic mouse cursor. I think if you click on, oh, it just disappears eventually. But so that's what the mouse option does, and you cannot click on anything.
Best version ever.
I do remember that it just spoke. Oh, you click on speech.
You love Windows XP. Bill Gates is your god. Macintosh is the tool of the devil.
Oh my
Stop
gosh.
clicking me. I said, stop clicking me.
Oh, I think it'll eventually crash here. Watch this. So I'm gonna just keep clicking this.
I said, stop clicking me. I said, stop clicking me.
Okay, maybe not. I've clicked it like 8 times here, and yeah, it just keeps saying I said stop clicking me. This is the first time I've seen this program in many years, but I messed around with this on Newgrounds back in, I want to say the like probably around the time that this was released, maybe a little bit, maybe a couple years after that, maybe the mid 2000s, maybe 2005. But yeah, this is just really funny just to look back at now. Oh, clear screen. Watch this. This just it brings up the wiper blades. I mean, come on. Okay, that's just too good. Buy music online. I think this this opens up download.com.com. That's interesting. I guess it goes to download.com, but then for whatever reason it goes to download.com.com. Yeah, so that would just take you to download.com. And see, it's called spend money. Pay to use Hotmail that would otherwise be free. I think this just opens up, yeah, join.msn.com, which won't take us anywhere now, but yeah, there you go. Your documents, your music, your pictures, your received files, your videos, all these folders are in Windows XP. They're just called My Music, My Pictures, etc. Windows XP has detected you've been downloading music illegally. Your IP address has been sent to the local police station. You've been ratted out. Sorry, man. Your pictures. Windows XP has determined the photos from your last family reunion are boring, so they've been deleted. Oh, this is really good. Watch this. If you would like to register a complaint with Microsoft, click OK. You can't click OK. I mean, you can. I think you can almost click it. Like if you get, no, it's pretty. Oh, when you click it, it just jumps. Yeah, see, so you can eventually hover over the button, but when you click it, it just jumps to another area of the screen. It's pretty great. So you can't register a complaint with Microsoft. Receive files. Warning, be aware that when you receive files from another computer, you're receiving files from every computer that computer ever received files from. Okay, so going back, that's your documents. Local disk C just opens up, oh no, this is different. That's different from viewing system info. It's kind of a similar pop-up box. You have 512 kilobytes of free space. That's it. Only 10 gigabytes of that is data. The rest are fragments left over from old deleted files or something. Recommendation: spend more money on an even bigger hard drive, or you could just defragment it, I guess. 3.5 floppy A. I think this does something about capacity next to crap. Free space C above. Trash the obsolete floppy and go get yourself some real removable storage. I might suggest a CDRW drive matching my serial number. Sincerely, Miss CDRW drive. Control panel opens up the control panel we were just in there. But yeah, and you can even move the windows around, and you can see I can kind of move them outside of the desktop portion. So yeah, I can drag them because like the Adobe Flash window is creating these two bars on the side here since I've made the application full screen. So that covers these two. Internet Venturer, I think this tries to open up Microsoft.com, but it fails or something. Or maybe it just doesn't do anything. It just displays this bar indefinitely. Let's see. Page cannot be displayed. The page you're looking for is currently unavailable, and it's not like I'm saying you should hold your breath either. It's easier to blame you, so we will. It's your fault this won't work. Make sure you haven't spilled coffee on your keyboard. Sticky keys will prevent you from typing the correct website address. Check your IP address. If it contains letters or any other characters that aren't numbers, you're too stupid to own a computer. Verify the what's is properly secured to the whatchamacallit port on your PC. You uninstall any non-Microsoft products and pledge allegiance to Bill Gates, ruler of all that is tangible. Oh my gosh. Okay, AOL free trial, I think, complains about AOL in some way. Or no, the... Oh, oh yeah, you can do this thing where you just, like, launch the... You can just launch the AOL guy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's all this does. Flash 5, I think, it's designed to kind of look like a Flash animation, like if you were viewing a Flash animation in Flash, but it's just like one of these games where you just have to click constantly on these circles that are going by. Windows Medium Player actually plays a piece of music that's probably copyrighted, so I'm not going to open that. But you've got okay, so this is going to probably do the exact same, yeah. Oh, was I clicking on this before? Is that what was causing this to come up? Yeah, that's exactly, I was just clicking through. You can click through the window, so like, here's Internet Venturer. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. So if I have this over here, then it won't do this, and we can actually play the game. So it's just literally like a clicking game. That's basically, that's all it is. That's literally what it is. So, okay, we'll close out of that. Lookout Express, I think, makes... Would you like to download the following file from some guy at virusland.com.scr.exe? Yeah, sure. I think anything that you click here just causes this to... Oh yeah, this is when it will crash and it will restart. So, yeah. So it does this nice little crashing effect, and then it just restarts. And it'll do that no matter if you click on cancel. I think it will, oh, it'll come up with this. You've been very bad. Due to the lack of user compliance, the cancel button will be removed from all further decisions given. So now if you were to click just OK constantly, oh, and notice the cancel button comes back. But this will just do the same thing. It just crashes this. So this is what I was thinking that the speech portion of the game did. And I keep saying program too, this is technically a Flash game. So that's all the stuff on the desktop. We'll get into the start menu now. So you've got, first of all, nuke, which just literally... it just nukes the computer, and then it does this like, oh, and now, oh yeah, this is pretty interesting. So now it's got like this screen damage effect going on. I think everything still works though, but you just have this for the rest of your time using the game. Programs, you've got a couple of programs in here. You've got Kazaa. Oh yeah, that takes you back, doesn't it? Now, a lot of this, most of this stuff on the screen is not of a very family-friendly nature, so I'll just have to blur some of that out. You've got MSN Messenger, which recreates a very accurate MSN Messenger conversation with Chat Slang Girl. Did you hear? JLO, and then it just you sign off out of frustration. I mean, come on. Oh, that's okay. And yeah, it just does the same. It just does the same exact routine here. Now you can't actually type or anything, and then it just, yep, you sign off out of frustration. And yeah, one thing that is kind of annoying, if I have the start menu open and I mouse onto the desktop, it'll just close. Even without me clicking, so that's kind of annoying. But those are all the programs. Documents, credits, I think are the actual credits for, yeah, I think these are, yeah, so this is where you would download it. Or GeoCities, I guess this is his website. Now when you click run, I think it just shows someone running. It shows a stick figure, and it's playing Eye of the Tiger in the background. And then it just restarts. So getting into the taskbar now, you've got a QuickTime icon down here. All you have is this about option, and when you click on it, it just says, this icon does not have any purpose. It is only there to remind you that Apple Computers is still a company. You've also got, disconnect. I think this just, sharing violation with process Kazaa spyware module has occurred. Above process requires internet connection to report data to spydata.kazaa.com. You've also got MSN Messenger over here, which I believe, Satan's land? What? Oh, it opens up Netscape. It opens up Netscape. It literally, look, when you hover over it, it says netscape.com. And this is the same, sign in just opens up the same MSN Messenger chat window. You've got Hotmail, which actually opens up a legitimate link to hotmail.com, and msn.com opens up msn.com. So, this is, okay, the freaking Satan's land is Netscape, oh my gosh. Okay, I think that's most of what I wanted to cover in here. Yeah, let's go ahead and move on, because I want to take a look at another one of these, Windows RG. Windows RG, or Windows Really Good Edition. This one, I believe this was another Newgrounds program. Let me just do a search for it here. This was uploaded to Newgrounds on August 9th, 2001. Windows XP was like still in development at that time. And this one I have never taken a look at before, so I honestly don't know what to expect. So let's see what we got here. So we had a very Windows 98 style startup screen there. And yeah, Windows 2000 startup sound. Looks like we got some icons from Windows 2000. Required, oh gosh. Required DLL windows.dll was found, so Windows has deleted it. Oh gosh. Windows could not delete. Okay, so it's saying it's trying to like delete stuff. Now the time here is not like, it says that it's 3 a.m. So this is not keeping the correct time like in the other program. So I guess it's just permanently up here, or it just keeps coming back up. Oh my gosh, what the Windows. Welcome to Windows. God, that was like Microsoft Bob level, like jump scare. When you start up like a machine with Microsoft Bob, it just Microsoft Bob shows up on the screen. Have you noticed the icons on the desktop? You can access your files quicker and easier than ever. Oh, this is totally like a parody of the like the welcome screens that'll come up when you start Windows 2000, and even in Windows 98 and 95, they both have it, like where that little welcome dialog will come up when you first start Windows, and if you don't uncheck like start this every time, then it will just keep doing that. You can find out the rest for yourself. Click OK and you're on your way. You're on your way to an easier life with Windows RG Really Good Edition. Okay. Cannot find anything. Please reinstall Windows. Would you like to take a moment to register? Yeah, sure, let's register. Cannot locate. Windows won't bother searching. So you've got Word, Windows Update, Crash, Solitaire, Order Food, Go Online, Paint, Help, Reboot, and Shut Down. Okay, let's see what Word does. Word RG. Part of the Office RG suite. Is this actually a word processor? It looks like you're probably not writing a letter. I like letters. I think you should. Oh gosh. Start with a word like milk and add sponge. I like sponges. Now you need some pictures. It's my brother. Paperclip.exe has performed 94,708 illegal operations. So that's what Word does. Windows Update. Welcome to the... I love how everything takes up the entire screen. Unable to connect. This could be for several reasons. You smell, your house is green, you're trying to be naughty. Oh boy. Okay. I think the clock changed. Windows is broken. Please reinstall Windows. Press space to continue. Okay. Windows has caused a general protection fault in update.exe. Okay, press space to delete the file. Yeah, now it's 5 p.m. So the clock is changing. I don't know what's causing it to change, but now it's 5 p.m. instead of 3 a.m. We've traveled through time, guys. Okay, so that's what Windows Update does. Windows Update crashes the computer. What does crash do? Looks like it gets rid of all the icons. And now we can't even click on the start menu. Okay. Solitaire. Got like MS Paint cards here. Okay, can we actually like stack? Oh no, you just can drag them around. This isn't even a, this isn't, okay, this is too good. So you've got 11. You've got an 11 card. You've won. Oh man, okay, that's like probably on a timer or something. Yes, I'd like to play again. Oh yeah, and even better, we can drag the cards like outside of this since we're running the application in widescreen here. So there you go. So that's Solitaire. Order food. One of the many advancements in Windows RG is the ability to order food online. You can order from a huge selection of quality goods, and they'll be delivered to your door within 30 minutes, 45 minutes off peak. Click OK to continue. Please wait while we connect to our online database and retrieve all available meals. Oh, this is going to fail, probably. Or I wonder if it'll actually show files downloaded. Please wait a few seconds while we waste your time. Available food. Prune juice, slice of ham, and chickpeas. Okay, I'm feeling some chickpeas. Sorry, the food you ordered has sold out. We will have some more in very shortly. Sure, let's try again. Slice of ham. Is it all going to say sold out? Yes, it's all going to say sold out. Okay. It's very, very specific food choices that are all not related in any way. Okay, go online. Internet Explorer 7.4. Oh my gosh. Connecting. Unable to connect. There could be several reasons. You do not have an ISP. The internet is broken. You're going to a site. I love option 3 just encompasses everything you can do with Internet Explorer. iExplorer.exe has performed an illegal operation for no reason, probably because you smell and it closes. Gosh, they're like really insulting you in this one. Okay, paint. Let's see what, oh gosh, that is, well that's probably seizure inducing. I'm gonna have to cut that out, but yeah, it just flashed the paint window on the screen over and over again until it just closed. The updated Windows help service is so simple to use. Enter one or more words regarding what you need help on. Okay. What if we search for enter search here? Sorry, Windows did not find any matches. However, it found 3 possible matches. Okay. Okay, it just crashes at that point. Okay, so we'll click, or we'll press spacebar to continue. Now you've got a blue window opened up. Okay. So reboot is probably just going to restart the animation, I would guess. Windows was unable to shut down. Please ensure there is no reason this would happen and click OK. Oh gosh. No, you're hiding something. And notice the clock just changed again. Windows is going to believe you this time, but don't think you'll get off this easily every time. And I think it just restarts. Yeah, we're back. So it nags you for a little bit, but then it eventually restarts, and shut down probably just... Are you sure you want to quit this wonderful operating system? There's a high chance of your processor overheating. Sure. I'll take the risk. Are you sure? Why now? Instead of shutting down, order some delicious food from our wide range. Wide range what? Surely you love Windows RG more than this. Yes, I'm sure. Gosh, this nags you even more than the other one. Fine, if you click now, Windows RG will be shut down. Something tells me it's not going to shut down. Windows was unable to shut down. You've left a program on. I think it finally shut down. Here you go. Thanks to everyone who suggested ideas for this release, and if you suggested something, you should be on here, so I say thanks to... Yeah, I guess these are all of the people who suggested the ideas for these programs. Just keep in mind, I made all of this. These people just had the ideas. There you go. James Cliff. Alright, so we can reboot there if you want to. And yeah, that just seems to restart Windows RG, so we're just going to close out of it here. But there you have it, guys. That is a brief look at a couple of these parody Windows Flash animations from the early 2000s. I thought these were always kind of interesting. They were always kind of fun to explore, and yeah, they were all, you know, like I said, designed to just make fun of Microsoft and make fun of Windows. Windows RG definitely does that, and you know, along with Windows XP version 19.914. Flashpoint also has, we already took a look at the XP Tour, but there's also these two other official Flash animations or Flash games, I'm using that term game loosely there, that were developed by Microsoft. So this here, these are Experiencing Windows XP Professional and Home Edition, and these are just two Flash animations or Flash games, and they're just kind of interactive presentations that tell you about Windows XP Home Edition and Professional. They're pretty cool. Yeah, so there you have it, guys. That is going to wrap it up for today's episode. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. If you did, definitely be sure to give it a thumbs up. Be sure to get subscribed down below and turn on those channel notifications if you haven't already to get notified whenever I upload a new video, which I do multiple times every single week on this channel. And guys, as always, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.